All right, welcome back to the D-Sweet Nation show. We got a returning guest today. He's in town, Mr. Chris, the angry, pissed off,
angry, Hellenic,
mad, whatever, Greek, Piliafas. How you doing? From Big Bear, now resides out of Big Bear, or is it Bear Lake?
Bear Lake?
Bare Naked Ladies?
Yeah.
What is it, Bear Lake or Big Bear Lake?
1 week since I looked at you.
Okay. Here? All right, well, welcome back to Flint, your hometown.
Yeah,
okay, your real hometown.
My real hometown. I love
your
being
real
here.
hometown, man. What brings you here, man?
Coming down to hang out with my sister Maria. Dropping some tickets off to a bunch of people going to eat, and dropping off more tickets in that. No,
where are you eating at?
Valley Bistro, Breakfast and Bistro.
I wouldn't know. I mean, I didn't get invited, so I wouldn't know. That's why I asked.
You come up there. Come on.
Oh no, I don't want to intrude. You know, might be too many people there.
It's a restaurant.
I didn't know you were going there. Well, I hope you enjoy your dinner.
I told you I was going there.
Let me know how good it is.
Well, you can come up there. I'll buy something to eat. No, I will. I'll buy something to eat.
Where? Bistro. Isn't that a character on the old Batman?
We don't.
The Maestro. Okay, you don't go back to Adam West days.
Whack.
Okay, let's get down to business, man. Tell us about this guy you're fighting on October 9th.
October 9th,
in
TWC,
Lansing. What's the name of the place?
Total Warrior Combat at Causeway Bay. In Lansing. I'm fighting the same guy I was supposed to fight in Grand Rapids that didn't get his medicals in time, and they didn't clear him because he had high blood pressure. It's
high blood pressure.
So basically, I know what happened. He knew he was going to get his ass whooped. He went and donated blood. When you donate blood and you go get your blood pressure taken, it skyrockets your blood pressure.
Okay.
He knew that the doctor, he had to go see the doctor 2 days before he waited to get it, and he was looking for a fucking way out of the fight. And that's what happened. I mean, it is what it is. He's been training with, 2 bare knuckle fighting veterans.
What's his name?
Kayo Haney, Dan Haney.
Kayo Haney?
Kayo Haney. I guess he's one of a few tough mans. He's a pro boxer. He's stylish. I'm not even gonna lie. It's kind of comical. It's not gonna be much of a fight, but the promoter hit me up, and I was reluctant, and they talked me into doing it, and I'm not gonna turn down money to beat up some guy that threatened my family. So.
Oh, that guy.
Yep.
Okay, I remember that guy now. I think we talked about him the last time. That's that guy. Now, how tall is he?
He's
because I looked at a films with him.
He's not very tall. I think he's like 5'8", 5'9".
He can't be that tall.
I don't know. I mean, he's not. He's short as fuck.
He looked like
he can't ride roller coasters at Cedar Point tall.
Well, I certainly don't have enough phone books to have him on the show here. Now, what's the fighter's name again that we're talking about?
Daniel Haney, KO.
What is his specialty? I mean, what does he do? Now, look, I'm not a fighter here. I'm not a combat fighter. I'm talking way out of turn here.
He's a boxer, but I mean, he's won some tough mans in Saginaw back in the day. I don't know what his specialty is, and I don't understand why he even called me out, man. I think he's embarrassed because people are talking shit because he backed out. He's just a piece of shit. I mean,
what are his credentials? I mean, has he got any signature victories?
Yeah, I mean, he's one. I don't know. I don't follow him.
So this is more a personal issue.
This is real personal, man. It's beyond fucking personal. I mean, the dude has done nothing but troll. He's the type of dude that will set up false narratives. Before we were supposed to fight the first time or the second time, he sent me a message. He's like, look, I'm going to talk shit online. Don't take it personal. I'm just hyping up the fight, la, la, la. I responded to him. I said, listen, man, do what you got to do to sell tickets. I don't give a fuck. It's not going to change the outcome of the fight. You're getting your ass whooped either way.
Yeah, but you don't bring family into it, though.
So this is before that.
Okay.
He was sending people, my sponsors, that, part of that fucking transcript of, of us talking through text, trying to make it look like I was trying to get him to sell the fucking fight. You know what I mean? He was trying to be like, look, he's trying, you know what I mean? It's all fake fight, la, la, la. And I told him, I was like, dude, if you got to talk shit to sell tickets, do what you have to do. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you say. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to change the outcome. You're going to get fucked up. And he plays a lot of fucking coward ass, stupid games. he'll like fucking post conversations to prove a point that don't prove a fucking point. He's like, well, he does a lot of female broad shit. Nothing against females, but it's like shit that fucking bitches would do in junior high. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's fucking childish as fuck. He's just a fucking punk, dude. And I just can't wait, man. He's just been running his mouth. He's talking shit about my wife, threatened to shoot my house up, all because he was scared to fight me after he called me up. And it's, you know, it's unfortunate because I don't think he fucking realizes. I mean, if I'm selling 300 tickets to a fight in Grand Rapids, imagine what the fuck I'm going to do in Lansing, 30 minutes from Flint. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, I've got fucking half the east side coming. I've got fucking people from the south side, Grand Blanc, Swartz Creek, Carmen, Saginaw, Lansing. I'm selling 400 tickets, and it's all friends. You know what I mean? And they all know the situation and what's going on. You know what I mean? It's not.
Are you looking for an early victory, or are you going to play with him a little bit?
Well, you know, this is the thing, man. I really think that the minute I fucking hit his ass, he's going to start looking for a way out. He's that type of guy. He's going to look for a way out. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm going to entertain people, but my end goal is to fucking hurt him. And I have every intention. Like, I'm throwing everything I throw at him is going to have bad intentions behind it. Like, I can't even explain. Like, I think about fucking hurting this dude. I want to fucking put his face off his chin.
What if he knocks you out?
It won't happen.
I know that, but
I'll let him hit me in my face. I have a better chance knocking myself out.
Would you ever fight again if you lost to this guy?
Yeah, him, as soon as I came to. Shit.
Will there be a handshake after the fight, win or lose?
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay.
And in all honesty, it would be very fucking who of him to fucking leave the building. Because there's a lot of fucking people that are going to be there that know the situation that don't really like him. And there's a lot of people that don't like him prior to our situation that have beef with him that are coming. It's just a bad situation. I mean, I've told people don't fucking do anything. You know, this is where I've got people in the crowd that I don't need anything stupid happening. You know what I mean? And I think he fucking knows. I mean, I don't think he knows the severity. He's used to running his mouth and trolling people, so he doesn't really understand that, like, I'm not that guy. And I'm not saying I'm like the baddest dude to walk the planet Earth, but you knew how we grew up.
I've heard you say that before.
But you know,
you say that to me all the time. You threaten me all the fucking time.
Fuck yeah, I do. I mean, you're susceptible to that shit. But you know, we grew up in different. He says he's from Flint. I don't know anybody from Flint that knows him.
I thought he was from Saginaw.
He lives in Saginaw now, but he says he's from Flint. And I mean, regardless, it doesn't matter where he's from. You know, at the end of the day, I really shouldn't be in the cage with this dude. They were working on a fight with Bob Sapp. It was in negotiations. COVID happened. You know, they're working on it, trying to get it done for February.
You and Bob Sapp?
Me and Bob Sapp. Hopefully, I mean, I really shouldn't discuss it right now.
Right.
But, you know, and that will be my last fight. I don't really have any interest in fighting anybody. I'm about to be 47. You know what I mean? I don't have anything to fucking prove. You know, I've had fights lined up against UFC Hall of Famers, fucking Dan Severn, fucking fought 2 world champions from Poland.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, Euro Cup champions. Fucking my 4 losses are all 2 of them world champions. The other 2 were top 10 fighters, you know, ranked. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't have anything to prove. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm 47. I'm not making it to the UFC. I mean, KSW's the UFC of Europe, and I fought main event on that. How many pros from Michigan say they did that?
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I've done everything that every fighter wants to do when they come into a MMA career.
Okay. I need a professional opinion here. I've been wanting to. I was going to wait till later to ask, but I have to ask now that it's on my mind.
Yeah.
Okay. This goes for boxing and MMA.
Okay.
Okay. Both.
Yeah.
I want to know why. Now, you don't have this problem because you're in good shape. So I'm not talking about you here, okay? Please tell me why, when these people are getting ready for their fights or whatever, okay, you see them doing stuff, sparring and this and that, and that's good. They're putting in the work. They're sweating. Now, like I said earlier, I'm not a fighter. I'm not a professional fighter, so I'm talking out of turn here. So I'm asking you, especially when like somebody's in their 40s and 50s, at what point do you incorporate some running in there? You know, when you're you know, grappling and hitting the bag, for 3 hours and put it. That's great. That's great. You're putting in the work. You're there, but don't you got to run? Don't fighters run?
There's an old saying, man, and like my biggest adversary throughout my career has been cardio. Like that's been my biggest. Like when I lost to Jay Fish, I whooped that dude's ass for 2.5 rounds, gassed out in the third. If I would have lasted 30 more seconds, I wouldn't have lost to that dude. You know what I mean? And everybody that was there saw it. You know what I mean? It was like 10-9 rounds first, and I controlled the fucking fight. And this guy was, you know what I mean? He was in phenomenal shape. I didn't take it serious. It is what it is. You learn from it. But there's an old saying. It's like you can have a Corvette, you can have a Chevette. If you don't have gas in that fucking Corvette, the Chevette's going to win the race. Cardio's key.
Yeah.
Cardio's key. You got to. It's
especially
all
when
about,
you're older.
I do my wife will tell you I do an hour of cardio every night. 45 minutes.
You look like you do.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I busted my ass. I've dropped fucking 56, 60 pounds. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I'm trying to get down to 240. I mean, obviously I'm going to have to shoot back up to over 265 for Bob Sapp if that does indeed happen. But cardio's huge, man. It's all about eating right, and it's a lifestyle, man. It's people don't understand. Everybody wants to be a fucking fighter. Everybody wants to put their name on T-shirts, walk around and act like they're bigger than life and fucking be egotistical. But if you don't, it's a lifestyle that you really have to dedicate yourself to. And if you can't, you see what happens. I mean, there's dudes from Flint that, just walk around and they're all about fucking promoting themselves, but they're 0-8 and fucking, you know what I mean? They're getting their ass whooped by fucking amateurs. Because it's a lifestyle. You really have to dedicate yourself to this shit. You can't go half-ass in MMA. You can't go half-ass in boxing. Any combative sport, it's like you're all in or it's nothing.
How long have you been doing this?
Shit, man. I've been Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu 14, 15 years and probably 18 years in Russian Sambo. And then obviously I was a wrestler, and then I boxed for 4 or 5 years. So, I mean, I was doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu before it was cool. Key Jiu-Jitsu. People still don't know what Russian Sambo is,
Russian Sambo. There was a guy, Vladimir Kozlov. He was a professional wrestler. He was a big Russian Sambo champion.
Fucking Russian Sambo's nasty, bro. Like, there's a lot of techniques in Russian Sambo that are illegal in sport jiu-jitsu.
What exactly is Sambo? What can you do
it's
and what can't you do?
It's a lot of screwing techniques, joint manipulation, small joint manipulation, barring, screwing techniques, muscle crunches, and it's nasty, bro. It's what the Russian special forces use.
Oh, okay.
My master is Igor Yakimov on the United Federation of Russian Sambo. He was like, this dude's a fucking beast. You got like fucking the Russian bear? What's it? Oleg Taktarov.
Oleg Taktarov. I remember him.
He's UFRS. He's a certified instructor under the same governing body that I am. I believe that fucking Andrei Arlovsky is also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oleg Taktarov. He's from the old UFC
old
days.
School.
I remember
he's
him.
old school.
He's
good. He's a killer,
tough.
dude. He's a killer.
Oh,
for
that
real.
guy was tough.
Yeah, he's a killer for real.
He fought Gracie and Severn and Shamrock when they were young. Yeah.
Tank Abbott. I think he fought.
Yeah, Tank Abbott.
Yep.
Did he?
I think he won. Yeah,
did he win?
Beat Tank Abbott.
Yeah. God, I forgot all about him. He was tough, man.
He's in movies a lot now.
Is he?
Yeah, he was in Bad Boys. He's the one that got chopped up in the kitchen in the second Bad Boys. Remember when they took the Russians down there?
The only Bad Boys movie I seen was one with Sean Penn and Esai Morales. I didn't see the Martin and
that's
Will Bad Boys. Will, man, Denzel. I'm a Denzel guy. I watch all his movies. I don't really watch a lot of Will. I don't really watch a lot of Will.
He's a
movies.
man too, but he's no Denzel.
Especially the first movie he did, 6 Degrees of Separation. I emotionally scarred when he got caught getting pork in the ass. Hard too. Will Smith.
Did he really?
He did a good acting job, but oh man, I think Anthony Michael Hall was ramrodding him, put the whole thing in him. They got caught. It was a movie. It was just a movie, but after that, it's not anti-gay. It's nothing to do with that. It's just Will Smith is supposed to be this, from Philly, West Philly, and all down with the people, and he was getting ramrodded.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, enough of that topic.
Right? We're going to edit that shit the fuck out, right?
Anyways, let's get back to UFC here.
Okay.
Did you watch old school? Did you like old school UFC, like mid-1990s?
You know the funniest shit, man? I used to watch that shit, and I'd be like, those motherfuckers are crazy. I would never do that. I used to sit there and watch it, and I was like, man, that shit's fucking, it takes balls to get in there in a controlled environment and fight. I mean, it's one thing when you go to the bars and you get into a fight, but when you go into a controlled environment like that in front of spectators and put it all on the line, like every time you step in there, you could die. And people don't really understand that. Like, people are so quick to talk shit, like even if these fighters have horrible records, you still have to respect them because of the fucking fortitude that it takes to get in the cage and put it all on the line in front of a bunch of people. Win or lose, it takes a fucking man to do that.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I mean? And it's, it's crazy. I just always just look at it like, fuck that. And then I end up doing it.
How would you have fared? Okay, let's say he was 30 years old in 1994, okay? Mm-hmm. How would you have fared? And if you were, training in shape, how would you have done in that tournament? No rules, with the exception of, no eye gouging and no biting, but with Gracie, Shamrock, Don Frey, Oleg Tiktok.
I think I'd have got ran through, bro, with ease. Like, those guys in their primes, straight fucking monsters. They're all killers. Fucking, Don Frey, straight up killer. Fucking Ken Shamrock, King of the Cage, up at Kuwait Casino in Sault Ste. Marie. Ken was there. And the promoter and the fucking announcer came over and said, hey, man, we were just talking. What do you think about a fight against Ken Shamrock? Look, I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind. Like, I know my limitations. You know what I mean? I'm no fucking clown.
You talking about fight him now? Or
this
or
is
back
probably
then?
just 10 years ago. They were like, hey, man, what do you think about a super fight against Ken Shamrock? I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, but was the money there?
Fucking that money's not good enough, bro. You know what I mean? I know what I'm able to do and what's not a good choice. And I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't do that shit. I'm not going to fucking embarrass myself.
Well, hold on. Now, what's the difference between how old would Ken have been at the time? Maybe 46, 47 at the time?
Thinking about that, yeah.
Okay, well, what's the difference between fighting Ken at that age as opposed to fighting that strong man you fought in Poland?
Because the fucking stylistically, the strong man, he lacked hands, he lacked cardio. He didn't really have much along the lines of submissions. I mean, I'm well versed in grappling, so I'm thinking, like, if he catches me, he catches me, but the fucking chances that shit happen slim to none. Ken Shamrock, on the other hand, the motherfucker's assassin. He's like a fucking assassin status, in all honesty. People don't really fucking understand. If you're a white man in Japan and you have your own action figures in fucking Japan.
Yeah, but they like us in Japan.
No, they don't.
Yes,
dude.
they do.
Not like
they don't
that,
like
bro.
North Koreans.
They like our money. They
don't like North Koreans. They like us out. They like Americans out there.
They like our money. They like it when we come over and spend our money. It helps their economy, dude. They're not going to sell little white kid toys. You know what I mean? You don't see a bunch of round-eyed G.I. Joes over there.
We sold Mr. Miyagi toys here.
Yeah, he's Asian though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's yeah.
I think you would have done pretty good.
I just know that if in order for me to take a fight like that, I would have to be involved with the right camp, be able to dedicate myself. And I know that I wouldn't be able to dedicate myself and get the right camp in order to fight somebody like him.
Now, okay, what was the guy's name? Mario, the Polish?
Mario Pudzianowski.
Okay. When you were grappling with him, what does that kind of strength feel like? How can you put a perspective? There's no way that we, like normal people, can understand.
It's real.
How do you put a perspective on how? Because it's different, like wrestling with me. I'm strong, but I'm not strong like that guy. What's that kind of strength?
And I've had that question a lot, man, and it's weird because, like,
is it like wrestling an animal?
I pulled guard and I had him. He couldn't pass my guard. Okay, if you watch the video, he couldn't pass my guard. But like me trying to move him in my guard, it felt like his arms and his knees went through the fucking mat into the ground. You couldn't budge him. You couldn't fucking move the dude.
Damn.
Yeah, no, bro, it was weird. It was like, and I'm sitting there like, because you control with your hips, everything with jiu-jitsu, and the guard is moving in the hips, getting offline and shit, and I couldn't move the motherfucker. But he couldn't posture up and hit me at that point. He couldn't really do much because I had him locked in my guard, but I've never been in that situation where I'm thinking, like, I can't really get him to fucking position in a way that I could go for a submission. He's strong as fuck, man. Obviously, 5-time world's strongest man. Pulling fucking trains with your fucking mouth. You got to be strong.
What?
Dog.
Doing what?
Shit. He pulled a fucking train.
With his mouth?
Fucking put shit in his mouth. It was fucking pulling the train, dude.
That's some crazy shit. I got to see that to believe.
I know.
That don't even. I got to see that. I got to see to believe. Now, if you said he was pulling it,
No,
I can believe that.
He
He
did some shit with his
pulled it
fucking-
with his mouth. I got to
bro,
see that
he's-
later on.
Like, he dropped fucking 60 pounds for our fight. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro.
That was a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude. Don't get me wrong, but that, you know, it is. You know,
He fought Bob Sapp, didn't he?
fucking ruined Bob Sapp.
That's
Fucking
what I
knocked
thought.
Bob Sapp in like, I think it was like 8-9 seconds. Knocked him out.
Now, if there ever comes a time where you can land a fight with Bob Sapp, would Bob be a guy that we could have in the studio with you at the same time?
I'm sure he'd
Or
probably do
talk
something
to
over
both
the
you guys?
phone. I don't know if he'd fly in for that shit. He's, you know, the biggest thing that they're worried about with the promoter is just the amount of money he's going to want. Because he's a big fucking name. He's like huge over in Japan still. He's another dude that had fucking cartoons and action figures and shit. And, you know, that's the biggest thing is the money. You know what I mean? They're waiting to hear back what type of fucking money he's going to want to fight me, you know, and, you know, because this won't be on pay-per-view. It's, you know, it's an in-house show. It's a nice size show, don't get me wrong, but it's not, you know what I mean? So there's no revenue. There's not a whole bunch of different streams of revenue. So they want to make sure he understands that shit. And it's not trying to come at him asking for 60 grand or some stupid fucking, you know what I mean?
Okay, Hoist Gracie, okay? Now, I'm talking like 94, 95 Hoist Gracie, not bald-headed, fat Hoist Gracie that was getting his ass whooped all the time 10 years ago. Not that Hoist Gracie. What was 190 pounds maybe in his prime?
Not even.
175?
I'd say fucking 170 probably.
Okay, 170. Now, who's the best 170-pound fighter today in today's game?
I mean,
Is it the Diaz
it's
boys
constantly
or
evolving. I mean, the Diaz's they're monsters, bro. But like you want to talk like
Khabib?
yeah, he's a killer, but he's like 160, 155, 160. Cerrone, I know I'm a Donald Cerrone fan. He's that dude's. He's a beast, and it's hard, man, because the fight game's constantly evolving, and it comes down to styles, like how you match up stylistically is. You know what I mean? Like, you tell me, remember that last time we were talking about who would win this and that?
Yeah,
and
that's where I was getting at again.
Stylistically, it depends how they match up stylistically, man. It's so hard because people say, who do you think will win with this? Or who's the baddest? And it's like, it's hard to say. You know what I mean? It's like you get a jiu-jitsu guy in against a boxer, and this boxer's like a badass fucking knocking people out with a jab. And this guy's got decent jiu-jitsu. All he has to do is take that boxer off his feet.
Usman. You like Usman?
Oh, yeah. Usman's a monster.
Okay. The question I was going to ask, whoever's the best out of all them guys right now, Hoist from 94.
Hoist would get, and no disrespect, back when Hoist fought, it was style versus style. You were getting Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu versus karate, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu versus Ishinru, judo, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now it's a hybrid. People got to understand the whole MMA game is adapted because of the Gracies. People had to change, and it became mixed martial arts because you couldn't, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a hybrid martial art derived from a Ki Jiu-Jitsu. It's a Ki Jiu-Jitsu, judo, shoot boxing and shit like that. And it's a bunch of different martial arts, and it's what's practical for that person. They keep and adapt their own style. Back then, it was just you just learning that fucking Mr. Miyagi shit. You go in there against a fucking jiu-jitsu guy. He takes you to the ground. You don't know what the fuck you're doing anymore. You're out of the game. Next thing you know, you're waking up looking at the ceiling with spit all over your face because he just choked you the fuck out. You know? And I've seen it happen. There was a guy, Chris Cool, dude. He's 6'6", 280 pounds. My jiu-jitsu instructor brought him in. He was a fucking 4th or 5th degree black belt in judo. And because I was in there tapping everybody out, and he's like, he brought this guy in to teach me a lesson. I didn't realize what was happening. We locked up. This motherfucker threw me, and I remember as I'm flying through the air,
threw you,
dude. No, but listen. This is how badass this dude was. He throws me.
Who's this guy again?
Chris Gee or Chris Cool.
Okay.
Chris Gee or Chris Cool from fucking. I want to say he's from Elk Rapids. As he's throwing me, I remember I was like, damn, those are some pretty lights. The lights are I'm looking at the lights, and then it just went out. And I woke up on the ground, and he's like, you all right?
So you look like Martin Lawrence when Tommy Hearns knocked him out on Martin. Is that what you're saying?
But I didn't get punched, but it was like.
Is that the hardest you ever been hit?
I didn't get hit. He fucking threw an inside lapel. He threw an inside lapel, choked me with my lapel. As I'm getting choked with my lapel, he throws me. I just remember looking at the lights, and I woke up on the ground. I didn't get hurt.
Oh, okay. Now, of all the people you fought, who hit the hardest in terms of just like punching? Give a few give a few shout outs here.
I got to say Bonds, man. Lawrence Bonds probably had the heaviest hands. Jay Fish, they call him Jay Hook'em Fish. I mean, I took his fucking check hook to the fucking face, started laughing at him. You know what I mean? Jay's got hands. He don't hit hard. Bonds hits hard. Camille Valus, he hits hard. But I'd say Bonds probably had the heaviest hands out of all of them.
Who's the best fighter you ever fought? Other than Mario, who's the best fighter you ever fought?
Shit, man. There's been, Camille, he was a Euro Cup champion. He was a fucking stud. Jay Fish, he's not a bum. You know what I mean? He made a run in BKFC. He's fought some pretty tough dudes. Bonds, I mean, I wish I would have got a chance to fight fucking Severn. But it's hard to say, dude. Every one of the guys I lost to were fucking studs. You know what I mean? Who's training you? Like, who's your team? I'm working with. I actually got to go down in the Tampa, and I worked with Omar. I forget how I say his last name. Badass dude. The dude's a pro boxer. I think he's like 6'7" 0. We went down there. I got Jerry Nelson and Donnie Turner working with my boxing and shit. Man, I'm kind of I'm shying away from the fucking jiu-jitsu and Russian sambo. I don't want to go to the ground with this one. Okay. This guy, because as soon as I take him to the ground, if he's gonna be like, oh, see, he didn't want to stand. I don't want there to be any excuses. You know what I mean? And I want to fucking hurt him, and I want to embarrass him. So I'm keeping this fight standing. So it's all strictly hands, cardio, and strength and conditioning. I got a friend of mine, Mike Autry, helping me with my strength and conditioning. He's my we work out every day. My wife does my diet. She knows what she's doing with that shit, count my macros and all that other cool shit. Don't ask me what macros are.
Macros.
Macros Roni. Yeah,
she knows. Macaroni and cheese?
No, macros. But she can get
macros. Is that a Greek word?
No. You got jokes.
Just asking. Macros? That don't sound Greek?
No.
Okay.
When you say it with your little accent, it does.
I didn't that way.
Well, if I say macros, does it sound Hispanic?
Ryan, does that sound like a Greek name? Macros.
Hey,
Ryan, how you doing? I'm Ray Macros.
Macro? I don't know. I mean, I could
just be honest out here. He's not going to do nothing.
If I say macro, does it sound fucking French?
A little bit, yeah.
Hey, quit hollering at the help here.
Sorry. No, you're doing a good job, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we got a guy work in place for. Dan's got a little tummy ache. He couldn't make it today. Introduce yourself real quick. Tell him where you're from and why you're here.
My name's Ryan. I'm the executive producer at DTV News at the Davison High School, and I'm just over here running the board back here. And
you still in high school?
Yeah, I'm a senior.
Fuck, did you flunk a few times or something? How old are you?
I'm 16.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was
18. Sorry, dude.
No,
I'm in here cussing and shit.
Nah, you're all good. You're all good.
Just kidding, man.
I told Randy this is how it's going to be, so it's all right.
No, you're doing a good job. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. Thanks for filling in today, man.
Yeah, no problem.
I like your camera, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That's how much was that?
Too much.
Yeah, Dan might have to chip in this time. He'll
that's
pay
a badass
for something
camera.
like that. That's a badass camera.
Upwards of over 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty penny.
Okay. Well,
you can rent those all the time now. You got a place you can rent them if you don't want to spend it.
I got cousins that could take one. Get a hot one. Yeah, I get a hot one. Just don't tell nobody. Okay.
So over here dry snitching. She's like, I got cousins and shit, but shh.
Hey, do I not?
No, you do.
Anyways, all right, man. Miami versus Michigan State today. Now, I'm not gonna troll the Spartans because I know the last time we were on the show, your little buddies, oh, he's making fun of our team. Your friends were weeping and wamping about that. I'm not gonna do that today. Your running back looks pretty damn good.
Which one?
Walker? Is that his name?
Simmons. Walker.
Give me some names here.
Simmons, Walker. They're
Walker.
both beasts.
I'm talking about Walker.
Walker's a beast, but I think Simmons is just as good. I mean, dude.
They're gonna beat Miami?
Yeah, I think they're gonna beat them by 14 points. Here, 14 points. I know you're a Canes fan and shit.
It's my adopted team. I'm a Michigan fan, but Miami's always been my adopted team. I really want to watch that game. Well, we're playing Northern Illinois today, so I really don't need to watch my game. We're playing Northern Illinois. I'm watching I'm not going to be at Bistro
Bistro.
Coney Express, wherever the hell you're going. I'm not going to be there. I wasn't invited to that, so I may go to
Valley.
I might go to the
Bistro and breakfast.
the Caboose Lounge or something, and watch it. Probably, I don't know.
The Caboose.
Yeah, if they allow me in there.
Yeah.
If my skin ain't
Isn't
too
that a
dark,
whole
I don't have
bar-
that spray tan like you got.
No,
but
you're pale as hell. You're good.
I ain't pale.
No, you're pale.
I never go outside, man. I drive and then I'm home. I don't go outside. I'm not on the beach.
Look at Eskimo
laying
and
down,
shit.
getting a tan like you are. With your beautiful wife rubbing lotion on you and
She
stuff.
won't rub lotion on me, but yeah. But you look like an Eskimo. A little bit.
I've never heard that. That's a new one.
No, you do though. Seriously,
That's a new one.
that's
Never
not a
heard-
bad thing. Just get you a goose down jacket.
I've been called, let me see, Italian for some reason. I don't know why. Italian is the most common one for some reason. Everybody in Arizona is positive that I was from like Rochester, New York or some shit. Gotten Mideastern quite a
Yeah,
bit.
you look like
What else? Light-skinned, I get called. They think I'm mixed. We say in Flint. Maybe
Mulatto.
light-skinned. No, light-skinned, mixed.
Mulatto.
Black and white. They think I'm mixed. Like I look like Sinbad or something. I get everything but Mexican.
I think you look
I've
more.
even gotten Greek before.
You look Dominican and Ecuadorian.
I've been called. Yeah, I've been called that.
You do a little bit. You look like Jose. What's his name? Sammy Sosa.
Oh, the way he looks now. You look like the way he looks now. What the hell is wrong with Sammy Sosa? Why does it? What happened to him? Not to make light of a skin condition, but does he have some kind of skin condition? Was that intentional? Why does he look like that?
Dude, I don't know. It's like one of them things when you're trying to get better credit and you don't want to pay your bills or some shit.
Now, Lisa Turtle had that look from Saved by the Bell. She kind of had that look for a while, but she got her skin color
No,
back.
she got all kind of Lil' Kim too. She looks crazy as shit. Have you seen her?
Lil' Kim, I have not seen her in a while, no.
Oh my fudge. You haven't? Google
No.
that shit.
Oh, you're watching your language now after you just said the F word 55 times in front of this child here.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
You're all good. You're all good.
Now, I can't let you off the hook on that 14 points stuff. Are you willing to throw a little something out?
Absolutely.
A little friendly bet or something?
Yeah, let's go. I'll buy lunch. We'll discuss it further.
I don't want to intrude, in front
You're
of
not
your Greek
intruding, man.
friends
Let's
and your
go.
family and all that. And
Oh, Jesus.
are you sure?
Look, man. She's Puerto Rican. You're Mexican.
She's half Puerto Rican. She claims her Puerto Rican side more, but
She's
half.
a fucking Perez.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if your name's Chappelle or whatever, what is it?
Ryopel.
Ryopel. You ain't gonna say fucking if your dad's a fucking Burkholder, you're not gonna be like, I'm German.
But yeah, sure. I mean, are you going after the show or is that later on?
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna eat, man.
Where is that place at?
Miller Road, I think. Miller Road. Come eat, man.
I might. Are you sure I'm not imposing?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't want to cramp anybody's style here.
You're not gonna crap our style.
Okay, all right. I'll be gladly. Thank you. I'm in the in
Get
crowd
that
now.
AARP discount.
What's the name of that town in Nebraska you lived in?
Boys Town. He's gonna crack Boys Town.
No, I'm not. I don't know them guys. I'm not gonna take liberties here. Nobody's here to defend
All
themselves.
right.
What?
I just want to. Oh shit, my bad. So, a quick question: how many Super Bowl champs do we have from Flint Central?
Well, Dre Weathers was a runner-up. He played in the Super Bowl. He didn't win it. My teammate, by the way. So I
grew up with Dre.
I just named my teammate. There.
Okay.
Yeah, you got another question?
Shaquille Barrett, Boys Town.
Who?
Shaquille Barrett, Shaq Barrett. You don't know who he is?
I'll look him up. I believe you. I don't know who
Do you know who Shaquille Barrett is?
No.
Linebacker for the Buccaneers.
How
Are
would
you
he?
fucking
How would
serious?
he know who that is?
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't know Shaq Barrett. Never heard of no Shaq Barrett. I don't even know where Boys Town is in Nebraska. Where the hell is that at? Omaha?
It's Boys Town, Nebraska.
Is that like a town where
a
where
town.
they
It's
say
its own
where you
town.
from and they say I'm from Omaha,
From
but
BT.
they're really from
No,
Boys
we're
Town?
from BT.
Oh,
It's
BT.
BT, yeah.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
No, you're cool. I mean, I just might simplify shit for you.
Okay, because BT around here is like Bendel Tigers or something. Where Paul Krause is from, the all-time interceptions leader in NFL history. So there's another shout out. You want to go tit for tat more?
I said Flint
Burger-
Central.
BK
I said
and
Flint
Flint?
Central. Flint Central.
Well, I just told you my teammate played in the Super Bowl. He didn't win it, but he played in it. He was there.
Well, no, he wasn't my teammate. I'm just saying we were talking about people coming out of Boys Town like they don't have athletes.
I never said that. I don't know nothing about that town to be criticizing them. I can't say that. So
I mean, we had, I had fun. It was a good experience for me. I was a bad kid, so
those guys like the Nebraska Cornhuskers, like they think the '97 Cornhuskers were better than we were.
they were. We already talked about this.
All right, we won't get into that again.
They're
we
the
did.
real champs.
Huh?
They're the real champs.
How?
Because they won.
What wins championships? What's the old adage? What wins championships? Just answer the question. What wins championships?
Cornhuskers.
Defense wins championships is the old adage. That's what they say. Dude. I didn't say it. We have talked about that before. We don't got to get into that crap again. Now, what were these questions you got? You said you had for me.
Let's ask yours first.
I asked a couple of them already. One was about the running. And
now, let me see. I got good questions for you.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Ray. What's an insult you received that you're proud of?
What's an insult
that you received? Somebody said to you that you're like, damn, man. Like you fucking happy about it.
Okay, that's a good question. I've kind of embraced, even though it wasn't intentional on my part, it really wasn't. Because when I do my shows, I try to do them like the way you know me. You know, like, oh yeah, Ray's a cool guy.
Genuine.
I try to present myself like that. But my uncle, one of my friends, I've established this like heel character on here because Dan is the one that tries to talk proper and I respect people and you should. That's like Dan. That's why we mesh so well because I'm the total opposite of that. I'm the total opposite of that. So
no, you guys. So
my uncle,
each other.
my uncle said that it's like a heel. Heel means bad guy in wrestling. I'm like a heel wrestler when I do and some people don't like that. Some people don't like the way that I act on here. And they say, you do act like that. They think they're insulting me, but I actually embrace it. Well, because I am a wrestling fan and I like being a heel persona. You know what I'm saying? And listen, when I talk about people on here, like say that are not here, like whatever, I don't like digging them too bad. Okay. Because I promise you on my dad and on my deceased son, okay? I promise you if that same person were here, I'd be saying the same thing with them sitting here.
I believe it.
And I've invited people on here, okay? Yeah. You want to talk about it? Because I'm like you. I don't like all that online talking that dumb shit. I don't like that. You got something to say? I mean, you got something to say, come to the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have people here protecting me. A matter of fact, I'll feed you, okay? I'll make sure we eat good. It'll be worth your while. You got something to say? Come to the show and say it. Yeah. Anybody is welcome to come here. Okay, they ain't gonna be bringing their posse in here though. Like, yeah, I'm going in there, but I'm gonna make sure you ain't bringing 8, 9, 10, 55 people in here. Some entourage. Okay, you can have 4 or 5 people in
here.
Some
respect on my name.
Yeah, put some respect on it. Yeah, with no teeth.
Are we done or are we finished?
Yeah, Birdman. Yeah, Birdman. Yeah, did you? So hold on, let's get into that. Did you see that?
That was fucking retarded, dude. He looked so uncomfortable. I've never seen somebody fail at punking somebody out like that in my life. That was uncomfortable to watch. I felt like he came in there and you could tell he didn't know what he didn't really thoroughly think that fucking situation through. And Charlemagne's a fucking idiot, dude. I don't like him. I
was just getting ready to say that.
If you're gonna do some shit like that, you better have it fucking orchestrated right, or you're just gonna fucking look stupid. And that's exactly what happened.
I like the Breakfast Club podcast. I like Angela Yee and DJ Envy, is that his name?
Yeah, DJ Envy.
DJ Envy. Charlemagne gets a fucking idiot. Charlemagne. Okay, we shouldn't judge book by its cover, but how can you just not look at him and you could just tell that he's a dickhead just by looking at him? He's got the little slanty eyes. And
he's always got something smart to say. He's
always got something smart to say.
That's why he's always almost getting beat up.
Yeah, but yeah, I did see Birdman tell him to put some respect on it. But yeah, the insult, as far as the insult goes, I've heard people say, well, you shouldn't cuss, you shouldn't do that, you're making yourself look like that. And if that's how they think, then I actually think I'm doing a good job because I actually do embrace the heel podcast role here. Yeah, so there's your insult.
All right. Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Horse-sized duck.
Yeah, like a big-ass fucking duck, like huge, like a big-ass fucking Clydesdale.
What was the other option?
Would you rather fight 1 horse-sized duck, the duck the size of a horse, or 100 duck-sized horses?
The first one.
You want to fight a big-ass duck?
Yes, and the premise, let me explain that one. The only reason, first of all, I don't think I have a chance in either of them. But the only reason I would do the first one, what was it, the first one again?
It's a horse-sized duck.
Okay, a horse-sized duck. Roberto Duran knocked a horse out. So a human, it's possible that I have a puncher's chance to knock out a horse. 1 in a $800,000 to knock a horse out.
Why did he hit a horse?
That's legend has it that he once knocked out a horse. I didn't see it. There's no film, but that's what they say. That's how he got the nickname the Hands of Stone. Now, strength in numbers. Okay, you can't fight 100 people. You can't. You think you can, but you can't.
But they're ducks. They can't punch you.
I'm fighting the one. Okay. I'm fighting the one because one of those ducks might have been born with like barbs in their Daffy Duck lips or something. I don't know. Give me the big one. That way, at least have a puncher's chance.
All right. So based on our friendship, what would be the title of a book about you if I wrote it?
The title of a book about me?
If I wrote a book about you, what would it be called?
Damn. You're asking good questions here.
Thanks,
a book about me. It would have, let me see. Before I get into the title, it would have to be along the lines of like the way that I live my life. I'm very old fashioned. Like I don't I don't do things that like people do now with the electronics. Like all this shit in here.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
I wrote a book about you, what would it be called?
I'm going to get to that. There's meaning behind what I'm saying here. Because I'm so old fashioned, you know what I'm saying? Because like my uncle told me that the reason why he loves me so much is because I remind him of the way things were in the 50s and 60s. You're very, very average and plain. You're always at home or you're driving. You don't do anything. I used to go to the bars when I was younger.
So old fashioned, something like Old Town Road.
So the title of my book would be the title. If you were to write a book about me, it would be called "Born in the Wrong Generation: The Ray Ascencio Story." Okay. Born in the Wrong Generation.
All right, I like that. That's a good answer.
What do you think, ladies?
He didn't like the Old Town Road. I heard you laugh. Thank you. You hear that? That was a.
But think about it. I am very plain. What do I do that's exciting?
I think you're exciting.
I mean, like I'm comfortable up here, but you know, you look at these nice mics and headset and all that shit back there, and this shit I pay for it all. I don't know how to work none of this shit. I had to get this little Skippy from
this is real nice, by the way.
Family
I really
Ties
like this shit.
to do our show. I can't handle it.
I like this. I like that. Yeah, Chappelle, whatever.
Rypel.
Yeah, Rypel. Is that the name of wasn't that what's that Gatorade? It's a drink. It's a drink.
It's called Propel.
That's Propel.
Yeah, Propel.
Okay. Is that French too?
I don't know. I hope not.
Yeah.
And yes, I did just call you Skippy from Family Ties, just so you know. You have to look that up later.
I wish I could tell you, but I don't know.
Yeah. I don't remember Skippy. From Family Ties? Who the fuck is Skippy?
The friend. The one that liked Mallory.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't even trying to be funny. I don't remember.
Okay. But anyways, getting back to the book. That's the title of my book.
That should, yeah,
because it's
a good
just
answer.
Real old fashioned.
All right. I like
that. You can ask me anything about how to work on a car or house repairs or this electric. I don't have the answer to none of that shit because I don't know. I don't know none of that shit.
Neither do I.
If something on my car or anything in my house needs to be fixed, I pay somebody to do it.
I get my wife to do it. She does. She fixes shit. I work, man. If something needs to be fixed, she knows better than to ask me because that's just going to get worse.
You over the road?
All the time.
What? Tell us what you do, man.
I drive. I'm a commercial driver.
How long you been doing that?
Fuck, man. I had my CDL for fucking 24 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Just northern, all over northwest Michigan. Sometimes, the other side of the state.
So more regional type stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I stay.
Yeah. So I'm not like you. I know you go far, out of state and shit. I can,
when the money's right. Yeah. When the money's there, I do. Yeah.
I mean, I like to drive, man. You get your solitude. You get, it's a lot of ass time, and I get paid well. A
lot of ass time? What does that mean?
Sitting on your ass driving.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what they call it, ass time.
Okay. I was thinking of, when you said ass time, first I was thinking of those lot lizards that they have in Laredo. I'm sorry. I didn't think that's what you meant. I didn't think that's what you meant because you're white.
You know this from experience.
I know they're there.
What the fuck, Ray?
No, I didn't. No, the lot lizard I had was in Kansas City a couple years ago.
I had.
As a matter of fact, no. Listen, this you're gonna like this. When I seen you in Traverse City, when we did the audio podcast, remember I told you I had to go to Lincoln, Nebraska?
Yeah.
After I dropped off there in Nebraska, I drove to Kansas City, which ain't that far, maybe 3 hours probably.
Yeah.
And that's where I experienced my lot lizard at
is that when they came and woke you up?
Walmart.
Yeah,
Kansas
you told me
City.
about that. Yeah. When you say
she was a
experience,
subway worker.
when you say experience, it's like you engaged in lot lizardom. So I was.
Well, this one wasn't a lot lizard though. She was an employee at a Subway and Walmart. I know the fact that Walmart is the title. They probably think that she, don't have any teeth and
Listen,
probably don't take care of herself.
Experience, you ever go into Walmart, you see
gorgeous.
the pictures of the employees on the wall. They don't look like that.
You know what attracted her? You know why she was attracted to me? It had nothing to do with the way I looked. I was eating lunch in Subway at Walmart in Kansas City, eating lunch, and she sat down. I just, a little small talk, talking to her. She liked my accent. That's all it took. Yeah. That was my lot. And it was in the parking lot because it was in my yellow truck, which I lived in when I was, driving out of state. So
cool.
That could be classified as a lot lizard. That was my ass time.
Yeah, that's different.
Because I usually don't do that stuff on the road. When I'm on the road, I handle my business and I come back home. But yeah, that was my lot lizard experience. But I'm not married though. I mean, I can do that because I'm not married. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not judging.
Those were good questions, man. Do you got anything to say about my Michigan team? Or,
I'm not even, I try to separate myself and refrain from a lot of the
You
past.
can't say nothing nice? Because I just said something nice about your team.
I mean, I don't really pay attention. You know what I mean? It's probably a good thing. I just...
You don't pay attention. You know why? Because I told you to talk into that mic.
Yeah.
I didn't say suck on it. Just talk.
I'm not
so
sucking
you
on
don't
it.
listen.
I don't even drink from a straw. I'm a homophobe. So listen, I...
Germaphobe. Germaphobe.
I am a Michigan State basketball, football guy. I don't really follow the NFL. I follow the Buccaneers now because of my cousin, Dino. He's VP of sales.
That's cool.
I respect Tom Brady. He is a GOAT. You know what I mean? I used to say he's not. The dude's a fucking beast.
He's a GOAT when it comes to quarterbacks. He ain't the best football player I ever seen.
Dude, he is the GOAT. He's
of quarterbacks.
Dude, when you come, dude, extreme athlete, any sport, nobody can do what he's done.
At the quarterback position.
What's the most important position in football?
Offense.
What is the biggest?
If you got a bad line, it's not going to matter how good your quarterback is. They have to be the offensive line. Got to give them a little love.
I'm not taking anything from O-line, D-line, secondary.
I'm loyal to Lawrence Taylor. I'm a Lawrence Taylor guy.
He's cool,
to me,
man.
that's the best football player I ever seen.
He's not, but you can't even put him in the same you can't even compare him and Tom Brady.
Okay, let me ask you a question now. The questions you have for me, I got one question for you. If you wrote a book about me, what would the title of my book be if you were writing it? Or what would you name the title?
Old Town Road.
What is that? What is that, some Johnny Cash song or something?
It's that song by that gay dude. What's his name? What's his name?
Lil Nas X.
There you go. You caught it, right?
What's
it? That's why he's laughing.
Yeah. I've been laughing this whole time since I heard you say that.
Gay dude?
Yeah, he's a little gay dude. Lil Nas X.
Who?
Lil Nas X.
Who the hell is that? Is that a rapper?
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it?
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
How would I know who that is?
If you listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Listen to the radio?
Wait a minute.
I still do listen to the radio.
Garth Brooks?
No.
Who? Tim McGraw? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus,
Billy.
Billy Ray Cyrus and him did the song together.
Okay. Let's not turn this to a country wagon wheel. I don't know none of this country
rap,
shit.
dude.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, she just said Billy Ray Cyrus. That ain't rap.
Country rap. That's what it is.
Country rap.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
They're
That sounds like
rapping.
something they sell at the bistro. A country rap.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris, before we wrap it up here,
Okay.
go ahead once again. Tell us, about where the fight is, the date. Acknowledge your team one more time, and
October.
if you want to give a few shout outs after that,
Absolutely.
go ahead and close it out.
October 9th, Causeway Bay, Total Warrior Combat, fighting Kayo Haney. I got a lot of badass sponsors, dude. I love everybody. I've got a shit ton of people coming out, man. it's crazy, dude. It's crazy the support that I'm getting. You know, I've been, and don't take this anyways as me bragging, but, you know, I'm probably the biggest draw in Michigan in professional MMA. Like, I've got the biggest following. There's, like, nobody even comes close to the amount of people that I bring in. And this one's going to be huge, you know. And I'm not really fighting a tough guy. You know, it's beef. It's something that I need to handle on my way out. And, I mean, I've got fucking, dude, Vicky Lopez bought a VIP for, you know, front row table. Fucking 24 fucking VIP tables, bro. And I'm probably going to sell 160, 170, you know, VIP floor seats. That shit's crazy. There's not another fucking professional fighter doing that shit. And that's not counting the people that are not getting the tickets from me. They're going to show up at the door.
This is going to be my first ever MMA fight.
I'm glad it makes me happy
I've
that you're
never
coming,
seen
bro.
one live, ever.
I'll be honest with you, dude. It makes me happy that you're going to be there. You know what I mean? And
if you don't win,
why does he say shit like that?
you will reimburse my gas money.
If you walk out of here and get T-boned by a fucking
What, in my car?
gay dude in a dart,
Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Time out. All that gay stuff, homophobe. I think you meant germaphobe earlier.
no, I said homophobe.
I don't. Okay,
no, listen,
I don't,
there's nothing wrong with gay people. Let me make
Not
that
at all,
100%
right.
clear. I'm saying I choose not to eat hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know what I mean? I don't drink from a fucking straw. I don't make eye contact with somebody if I'm drinking from a pop. You know what I mean? That shit's fucking weird to me.
Here's what I don't like. Okay, along those lines, since we're on that
She
subject,
said, edit that out? Hell no, fuck that.
when you're at the urinal, okay, say there's like 8 urinals there. When you're at the urinal by yourself, what about that guy that pisses right next to you?
Oh, I shit.
And talks to you.
I shoot straight up so it comes down.
Not only that, but guys that talk to you while you're pissing, man, you ain't supposed to be doing that. You ain't supposed to be talking to people when you got your parts in your hand, man.
I don't. Yeah, no,
That ain't right. That ain't right. There's just certain unwritten laws, man. You don't do that, do you, Ryan?
No, not
Okay.
never.
All right. Well, all right.
What the fuck? Yeah, no, but we got to edit that gay shit out. But yeah, no, just don't drink from straws.
Okay, I know what that means now. I didn't know what you meant earlier. I know what that means now. I don't either, but
Yeah.
whoever does, and just good for them, I guess. Now wait a minute, hold on, time out. Wait a minute, wait, time out. I just thought of something here. Were you at Sidetracks?
No, that was you. You went to Sidetracks, and I told you.
No. I know I was there.
I've never stepped foot in that fucking place.
No, I'm thinking of my Gunderson was there. I'm sorry, that was
Yeah.
Gunderson was at that bar.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. No, I've got gay friends. I just don't.
Okay, let me tell the people
Eat
about
hot
my
dogs.
Sidetracks experience, okay? And this is not a homophobic thing. This is just about 11 years ago, I was asked to go to Sidetracks. I'd never heard of the bar. I think I texted you or messaged you.
I'm
I
the
said,
one that
"Hey,"
told you it was
I
a
said,
gay
"Hey,
bar.
I said, what is Sidetracks bar?" And you told me it was a
Yeah, it's a jumping club. I guess people go there. Everybody goes there. It's not just
right. Nothing wrong with that.
No,
but the person that invited me, her dad owned the bar, but he wasn't there that day, so she was running the bar, and they all know her. So, Frey, come on, it's okay, man. You know, you're with me. You're my personal guest. Trust me. No one's going to disrespect you. No one's going to put their hands on you. I said, I know. I'm not. I said, I'm tired. I don't want to go because I'm tired. It's got nothing to do with all that gay shit. You know, whatever.
He said all that.
Right when I get there, I swear to God, right when I get there, because there's always that one person. I think I've been to a gay bar like twice, both by accident. There's always that one person in that bar
trying to push your stool
being
in.
loud and one of them woo motherfuckers, man, all loud and
boy.
who's that? You know. And right when I walked in there and sat next to my friend there, lo and behold, there's that one guy I was worried about came over to hear. Hey, who's that? What's your name? Get off me, man. You know, and I had to call, I think it was Gunderson. I called Gunderson up. I said, man, come up here and hang out at the bar with me. He said, for what? I said, because the bathrooms don't have doors on them. I said, when I drink, I got to go to the bathroom a lot. I said, so when I drink, you got to stand at the fucking door like a damn security guard. Because they don't have doors at gays bars for obvious reasons.
Why?
And I said,
I don't know what's the reason.
Huh?
What's the reason? Oh.
Well, because some people like to drink out of straws at that bar, okay?
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong. If that's what they like, good for them. But I'm not, you ain't drinking on my straw, okay? Or whatever. But that was my sidetracks experience. And yeah, you're the one that told me that it was going to be like that.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I guess. Listen, it's a rule of thumb, man. If you go into a bar and there's a lot of flashing lights and they're playing happy Mortal Kombat music, you're probably at a gay bar. So,
and it was like at a construction dump site or whatever. It was like the
no,
location.
it's a cool bar, man. I guess it's a lot of. I got friends that go there. You know what I mean? I have gay friends. I just don't. I don't even drink. I don't go to the bar. You know what I mean? I'm a famous man. I'm at home with my wife, and me and my wife go somewhere. We go out to eat, go to the movies. I don't drink. She doesn't drink. Not that we've had problems with drinking. It's just fucking. We're too busy. You know what I mean? And don't have that time in our life. And I've got my CDO. I can't afford to get a fucking drunk driving.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm in that same boat. Yep.
I'm blessed. You know, I make really good money at what I do, and I'm not going to gamble with the chance of an alcoholic beverage fucking that up for me. So.
Okay. Well, Chris,
Thank
good
you, man.
luck on the 9th. I know what the outcome is
Appreciate
going to be. I'm just giving you a hard time.
No, I appreciate you, man. It was good to see you again, and I appreciate you coming in. And Ryapel.
Hey, you said
Boom.
it this time. Let's go.
Yeah.
Rydell High School, Greece.
Rydell.
I don't know. Fucking know.
Those are pads, bro.
Yeah, that too. And I'm going to congratulate you today on being a gentleman because you're not whiny and pouty and acting like a little punk like you were Luigi's. All with Vince when Vince was sitting there. Yeah,
no, Vince had my back.
There.
You were that was mean, man.
Look at this guy laughing at his own. He's mumbling and shit.
Oh God,
Yeah.
get out of your feelings, Ray. What the fuck? I'm fucking with you just as bad as you were fucking with me. You know I love you, man. You're my boy.
Okay, I love you too. And before we close it out, man, let the people know who came with you today.
My wife, Kristen Piliafas. She's my keeper of all that sacred. My my agent. You know what I mean? And then my little sister, Maria Perez. So yeah, we're gonna go eat. You coming to eat?
Maria looks like she's been in the fields too long. Ooh. Your friend Maria, dark, man. I know Maria. It's all right. It's all right. That's my girl, man. I'm glad she came.
She's sensitive about the darkness, man.
I've always told her that, though. I always told her that she looks like a Duran. She looks
Durans
like she
are
should
pale,
be
though.
what Durans are pale?
Roberto, Robbie Duran?
What Duran? That's never been said in this world before. The Durans from Flint are
every Duran I know is white.
No, well,
Roberto Duran. Fucking, they're all white, dude.
Wait, oh, that's a good one. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Thanks, bro.
But they are darker than us. We don't. My Ascencios don't have that curve. We got two people in our family that's dark. Everybody else light skinned like
Roman's
me.
dark.
That's because he works outside.
Roman's always been dark, dude. Son, fucking little Roman's dark.
Roman ain't really that dark. He's outside all day. He works.
He's darker than all the other
puts in that
Ascencios.
time. Yes, except for my uncle Gator. He ain't darker than Gator. Gator, my uncle looks like that. Yeah. Boxing legend, my uncle Jesse Ascencio.
Oh, okay.
Wani's dark too at the barbershop.
What did he bark out of? Box out of?
Circa.
Circuit.
Yep.
A real
Circa
boxing
boxing.
club. Okay. Yeah, Circuit was fucking the Cuevas too. Yeah. Tony Cuevas. I love Tony Cuevas and Missy Cuevas.
When I lived in Peoria, Arizona, somebody knew my uncle at the Moon Saloon Bar. When I mentioned my name and where I was from, they knew who. Let me see. They knew Glenn Rice and they knew my uncle Jesse.
Oh yeah.
They had heard of them too. I said, Jesse's my uncle, man.
There've been a lot of badass boxers. You know what I mean? And at least they had good amateur careers to come out of fucking the East Side, dude.
Yeah, he was my uncle, man. He came when I did Mr. Ufinger's podcast at the Flint Cultural Center Academy. My uncle was there. I wanted him to be there because him and Coach, they graduated high school together. Yeah. And Coach and my uncle are getting old. So that was a special moment, man. My uncle, he's one of my favorite uncles. He's one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
So. All right, Chris. Well, I know you got lunch plans. I just heard about that an hour ago.
Eat, get some grub. I got a bunch of tickets I got to drop, and I got to meet people though, and I can't miss the game. I think I'm gonna go link up with Audie and watch the you get smashed.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
I mean, what?
Where they play? Are they playing at
Miami? It doesn't matter where the fuck.
It does matter.
Well, we came into Michigan. What happened?
That was last year.
Oh,
that was last
here
year,
we
man.
go.
Was last year. Why are you talking about last? Why are you always bringing up
Oh,
old
why
stuff?
am I talking about last year?
You're always bringing
Michigan,
up old stuff,
Michigan fans like, we're the most winningest team in fucking American history. Back when you guys fucking played the school of the deaf, fucking Mott Community College. You guys played Bendel High School and shit, dude. Look at the fucking teams. Half these colleges don't even exist. I think it's a bunch of bullshit.
So, who was Michigan State playing back then?
We were playing. Dude, you guys got a 20-year fucking head start.
You guys are playing the same motherfuckers we were.
No, we
okay,
weren't.
you guys are 30 miles from us. So whoever we played, that's who you played. If you guys played Garfield Elementary School, we was playing them too.
I think Michigan actually did play Gundry, and it was a close game.
Gundry. Did FC Breed play for them at the time? That's where he went to school, man.
Breed.
All right, man. That concludes. Man, this was a fun episode.
I
man.
appreciate it, bro.
I wish.
Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to have him back. But yep, this is my friend Chris, and we had a couple of lovely ladies in here. And we want to once again thank Ryan for filling in.
Yeah, thank you, bro. You did a good job, and I'm sorry for swearing and shit.
You're all good. You're all
You
good.
can get me in trouble and shit for swearing.
I won't.
All right.
Randy should have. I told Randy to let him know how it was going to be.
Yeah.
This is an uncensored show, but yeah, we want to wish Dan well. Dan's at home resting. Like I said, got a little tummy ache, but he'll be back soon. And once again, Chris, thanks for coming,
Thank you, bro.
man.
Appreciate it for having
me. And we'll see you on the 9th. Yeah. And then I'll see you next year sometime when you're back here.
February before Bob Sapp.
Yeah.
Get that shit happening. Yeah.
February.
And,
February's in what
that'd
year?
be my last.
2022, right?
Yeah.
And didn't I say next year?
But you said next year. When you see, I know how you.
It makes it sound like it was a year from now.
You know, Eskimos. You guys lose track of time.
Eskimo. That's a new one. I can dig that. That's a new one. I haven't been called that before.
I called you that earlier.
Well, I know, but before today, I've never been called an Eskimo.
You look like you just came.
What the hell is that? Wait a minute. What the hell is that? What does an Eskimo look like? Because you never see them without their coats on with that fur on their hood. What do they look like?
Like, dude, like for real. You look like you just walked out of a 2-story igloo prison in fucking Kotzebue, Alaska. Like you ain't seen you were in the hole.
Yeah. You look like you just kidnapped a school bus full of children. That's what you look like. Okay? Are you mad? Wait a minute. You didn't really do that, did you? You get mad? Oh, okay. All right.
Should I go? Should I get him? Maria wants me to get you. I'm not going to do that. I love you, so we won't do that.
What? Go ahead, man.
Nah, you're my boy. I love you, man.
Ain't nothing sacred on this show. Go ahead, man.
We're good. No, we're good.
All right. Well, like I said, man, thanks, Ryan, and we're going to get going here. We got a game to watch and food to eat. Yes. So good luck to Chris and Adam Alexander also, who's also fighting on that card.
Yeah, Adam's a beast, man. I'm excited for him. He's
good work.
He's the next generation.
Yep, I believe
Michigan,
that too.
Man, so.
Yep. So okay, we'll see you next week when Jim Duhart is here, former Flint hockey player, and hopefully Dan will be back. If not, we may see Ryan again. Ryan, you did a good job today, man.
You did, man. You really did, man. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, boss.
Okay, we'll see you next week.
All right, later.